say there's a storm coming. Your next mobile procurement might well be your hardest and most important in the decade. So, simple question, why?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. It's probably a culmination of factors at play here, John. And I think it all comes down to a few basic factors that are important to all procurements. That's risk, the impact cost, and the possibility of opportunities lost. So the topics we're going to talk about today, on their own, don't warrant too much individual attention, but put them all together. And yes, this is a really important period for mobile procurement, because you get this wrong on one or two of these factors, and the risks, the opportunities lost, etc., just multiply. So the procurements that we're running at the moment, we're seeing really contrasting deals dependent on some of those factors. So yeah, you can't just run a procurement like you did last time and perhaps miss or ignore some of these factors. You do so at your peril.
So is it fair to say that this is one of those situations where, looking at it optimistically, there's a great deal to be done, but there's a lot of risk that if you don't take these factors seriously, if you don't address them effectively, you could end up with a pretty awful outcome?
Oh, undoubtedly. I think mobile remains very competitive. So, we're running tenders at the moment where we're seeing substantial savings. So it's still possible. But yes, there are these factors creeping in that you just need to be aware of. You need to try and mitigate. You need to understand, and you need to see the differences between the tenders put on, or the responses to RFPs put on the table, and actually draw those factors out. And some of them would be easy to miss or to not understand the materiality of them, I think. So putting them all together definitely feels a lot different to procurements for certainly the last 3, 4, 5 years.
And the key difference being that the opportunity for this to go drastically wrong has increased. So it's not just, yes, there's always been upside available in mobile, prices are coming down, and we'll talk about that. But now the downside risk has increased. If you don't put the right planning in place, if you don't have the right strategy, if you're not aware of these issues and so on, you really could end up with a pretty nasty end state.